Hi, my name is Christina and I am your librarian here at Christina's Bookshelf. And today I am bringing you Rewrite by Stephanie Rose. This is an MF contemporary romance and it is absolutely lovely. The two main characters in Rewrite are Brianna and Josh. Brianna comes from a home that has a mother and a father, and they're loving, and it's just a very compassionate and fun-filled family. Josh is just his dad. His mom left when he was little, and his dad's never been much of a fatherly type. So a kid makes Brianna cry, Josh kind of gets back at the kid, and Brianna feeds Josh. That was the day you could say that they fell in love, as much as kindergartners can. But every day that they grow and they're together, their love grows. And as they get older and more mature, their love does the exact same thing. When they're in high school, Josh's dad hurts himself at work and he can't provide for his family anymore. And so Josh takes it upon himself to do what he thinks he has to do to be the man of the house. Now, we all know that you're a teenager, you have pride, you think you're going to do the right thing by doing the very wrong thing. But it gets you money quickly, to keep the lights on, to keep the rent paid, to keep you where you want to be. You're just a few houses down from your very best friend and you want to stay there. But everybody, including yourself, can see the self-destruction. But it's easier to be in denial. I'm only doing this. This is all I'm doing. It's fine. I paid the bill. It's fine. Everything's fine until you start pushing people away. All the people that you love, all the people that have meaning to you. Until one day, everything comes crumbling down and you have to make the decision, jail or the military. And then you do what my husband and I call, you Harry and the Henderson, Brianna. You made the decision for both of you, which I loathe, and you did your best to make her hate you in order to have this clean break so she could go to college, live her life, not think of you. You could go to the military and wallow in self-pity, build yourself from there, and then maybe make yourself into the man that deserves to have her. So let's flash forward from here. Josh is back. He's going to be running his uncle's business. He's not quite the man yet that deserves Brianna, but damn it, he is ready for his girl. It is his time. He is going to get her. And he shows up at her doorstep and she's not alone. And she hasn't been alone for a while. I mean, she did what he told her to do. So now he kind of has to live with those consequences. But does he? I mean, does he really? Does he kind of like come in and swoop her off her feet and say, this is now my lady? Scott, you need to skedaddle out? Does he wait? Is he patient? Does he play the best friend card? There's so many different avenues that could possibly take place here. And watching Josh kind of navigate the now rough waters and seeing Scott's kind of jealousy, and then Brianna's in the middle kind of like, okay, how am I going to handle this? I have my boyfriend that I've been with for a while now, and then I have my best friend who's back in the picture. And you can just feel when you're reading the chemistry between Josh and Brianna, the want, the desire, the need for the other one. Oh, it's so freaking sexy as sin. But Scott. So then you have the whole pissing game between the two men until one makes this incredibly ridiculous gesture. And the Brianna says, I've had a freaking enough, and kind of like breaks. And the timing I thought was hysterical. The moment was hysterical. Everything about it, I could see it in my mind's eye. I was kind of living it myself. I was laughing. I was kind of crying, probably from laughing. One of my favorite things about this book is that we live most of it in the present, but then we'll have a chapter from the past. And that chapter brings us so much information because throughout this whole thing, we're like unlocking these secrets that these two know about, but we don't. And we're getting there. And then we go back to the past and we kind of see the stuff that Brianna and Josh went through. And through that horrible time. And Josh pushing her away. And what was Josh doing to make the money? All the stuff that brought everything crumbling down. And it was at pivotal moments that these flashbacks had to happen for us to really get the information that we were getting in the present. And I thought Stephanie did this wondrous job of bringing all of this together for us to see and discover and live, because it made it so much more real for us, the reader, to not have the characters just tell us in their own words the story, but to then kind of go back and actually live the story. The other thing that I like is once we get past this hurdle of who do we choose, Scott or Josh, we have this other huge obstacle now that we must overcome. Something that kind of blindsides everybody. And watching these two just continually rewrite their story, it was so freaking fantastic. I was in awe of this. I loved it. I loved it. I loved it. The sex was so delicious. As I said earlier, the chemistry between these two was off the page. You could feel it crackling. Everybody around them could just see it. The jealousy between the two was hilarious. Just watching how they communicated back and forth, and everything about them was just real, tangible, delightful, lovely, adorable. I love them. They're probably going to be one of my favorite couples. So I am giving Rewrite by Stephanie Rose 5 stars. I loved it so much. What I am going to do for you is I am going to leave the Amazon link down below so you can one-click it and be on your way. If you've enjoyed this review, I'm going to ask that you help me with that YouTube algorithm and give me a like. Leave me a comment. I love to interact with all of you guys, and go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I try to have something new out every Monday through Thursday, but I honestly never know what time, and that is the magic of the subscribe button, is that you will get a notification when I have something new for you. If you like me and think this chick's pretty awesome, down below I'm going to leave stalker links aplenty. Go, click, investigate, and enjoy. If you have a book or an arc you'd like me to review, or some light editing proofreading you would like done, you can request via website. Rewrite by Stephanie Rose, 5 stars. Bye. Hi, my name is Christina and I am your librarian here at Christina's Bookshelf, and today I am bringing you Birthquake by B.L. Berry. This is the book that I chose off of my Kinky in Kansas City list when I picked B.L. just randomly of one of the authors that's going to be there. Kinky in Kansas City is a signing here in Kansas City, obviously. Saturday, I believe March 10th. I will be there also, but I only knew like one author, so I've been randomly selecting other authors to